evening and welcome to Pickle Vision with me, Captain Pickle, and this evening I've got a very special guest, our very own Mr. Boffnet, Moderator Supreme. He's come up to visit for the weekend. Yesterday I played my first 2 games of Age of Sigmar, and we thought it'd be a fun idea to stream our third game, or my third game, for you guys this evening. So we've got the table set up with vast quantities of terrain. Boffnet started setting his army up, or has set his army up. I can never tell. He's only got like 4 models. It's set up. It's all ready. Brilliant. So welcome to the stream. I hope you're well. It's Saturday night, so we are having a cheeky beverage. I've been out and watched the sports ball this evening with Boffnet at the pub. So I've been like a proper man, done man stuff, and we've had a lovely time. So I hope you're all well. Thank you very much for tuning in. We'll take a quick look through the chat and see who we've got with us this evening. We have got right, so first off the bat, we've got Sprocket. Good evening to you, welcome to the stream. We've got Pirate Queen Pickle all the way from the other room. We've got Mr. Wolfenstone, thank you very much for tuning in. We've got Graham Rigg, thanks very much for joining us, welcome to the stream. We've got Gina Doherty, welcome to the stream, I hope you are well. Thank you very, very much for tuning in. We've got Mr. Boffnet all the way from there.
Where's the camera now?
We have Nightbot here as well, and we've got Uncle Fatwig as well. Welcome to the stream, each and every one of you. I know it's Saturday night, and I know it's Easter weekend, but we thought we'd have some fun and do a live stream, stream a game. The live games are always a laugh. It's always banter in it, yeah, we're gonna have a lovely time. If you want to help support the channel, there's links down below in the description for all our affiliates and all that sort of stuff. Check them out if you want to help support us. If you want to join in with the community, if you're not already, join the Discord link that's down there as well. With all that out of the way, we're going to jump straight in and get cracking with game stuff. So we're going to switch over to the other camera, which should be pointing at the table. There we go. And yes, we've got some very fancy radio Eurovision mics so that we can both talk
and move around. And we just have to remember to mute them when we go to the loo.
Yeah, so you don't get any tinkle time with Josh and Boffnet.
Tinkle with Pickle.
Tinkle with Pickle. So, I'm over this side. Hello. Boffnet is on.
Would you like me to describe what scenario we're playing at the moment?
Yes, as the sort of probably the closer to being an expert of the two of us, but only just. I will leave it to you to explain the game.
So, we are playing a 600-point Path to Glory Age of Sigmar game. It's the narrative play, so we played 2 games yesterday, so already some of our characters and units have got extra buffs, and this is where we see if Pickle remembers how many of his guys are actually dead from last night.
I've got it written down.
Good. What we're going to be doing is we're doing a narrative play game from the very, very new, released today, this is how meta we are, Fondia, hang on, where's it, can I see it? Yep, there we go. So it's from the Fondia season set of Age of Sigmar, and we are playing Defend the Settlement. We are tweaking a few little rules because neither of us have got magic and stuff, so we're not bothering with some bits. Basically, I am defending these 3 objectives here, and Josh has to take the objectives. And at the end of battle round 5, the person who holds the most objectives, wins the battle. Easy as.
Yeah, easy.
You can see big plastic circular discs. Well, you could have if somebody wasn't standing in the way.
Sorry.
Big circular discs on the thing. This is the Age of Sigmar 6-inch objective marker. So you have to have more models within 6 inches of the objective to claim and hold the objective. And it's worth remembering that heroes with more than, or characters with more than 5 wounds count as 2 models. So this dude is actually 2. And the rest of them are 1. So that's the scenario we are playing. Nice and simple. Josh has to take the objectives from me.
Yep. Do you want to quickly run down what you've got in your army?
Yep, absolutely. So over here, lurking on this objective, behind cover, hopefully, you have got 3 Hurricane crossbow, 3 Hurricane Raptor crossbow dudes. They are veterans, so they have with them deadly volley. So at 1 point during the battlefield, I think I can add +1 if I remember it. There might be a bit of checking of books because we are noobs still.
I'm not. I'm an expert.
He is AoS. This is my general Agricola, who is awesome. and he won last night, so he is now a massive hero. So he has Shock and Awe and Heroic Stature, which gives him an extra wound. And sat up in reserve in the ether, waiting for Sigmar to allow them to play, are my Annihilators over here. And they again have a special rule, Fleet of Foot, which means once per battle they can charge and advance and charge once per battle. I'm playing a custom Storm Host, and the rules, I have completely forgotten what my custom Storm Hosts are. If they charge, they get +1 to attacks, and if they can, with retreat and charge in the same turn from combat.
Very good.
That's my custom lot.
Good evening to Elston and Darth Booth Reviews. Thank you very much for tuning in. Welcome to this very special live stream of my third game of Age of Sigmar. Speaking of my third game, I'll run through my army very quickly. I did have 2 units of 10 Gut Rippers. Unfortunately, after yesterday's game, one of the units is down to 7 models and one of them is down to 8 models because of casualty scores. So they're a little bit underpowered. So that's this squad here and this squad on this side. I've then got my 3 Man Skewer Bolt Boys. They are the absolute MVP. They've also got Deadly Volley.
I hate them.
So they are absolutely amazing. I want lots more of them. And then I've got my Swamp Caller Shaman and his Pot Grot, which is my HQ leader. He does potions and stuff, and also magic if I want to do magic. I'm playing the Gut Rippers, and I am playing the what's the sub faction that I'm playing? It's the
Shining Blades?
Shining Blades.
Nasty Blades, Bastard Blades, whatever it is.
Yeah, something like that. It'll tell me on this thing. Hang on. It's the one with the red face. I'm playing Grinning Blades.
That's it.
That's the one. And which means that I can't be shot at in the first turn if I am more than 12 inches away from the shooter. So yeah, it's a good game. I played 2 games yesterday. I absolutely loved it. I've now been planning my sort of 1,000 points, my 1,500 points, my 2,000 points armies, because I'm very much interested in playing some bigger games. Darth Boothie, tonight we're both playing 600 points. It is a Paths to Glory game, so I'm not sure if that's slightly different to normal point games.
It's obviously smaller and slightly different rules packs, but you also don't. We're not using things like battle turn, battle tactics and things.
Yeah.
So like in a 40k, when you have secondaries that you choose at the beginning of the game, in AoS you choose a single secondary every turn, but you can only choose that secondary once per battle.
Yeah.
So you have to be a little bit more tactical. We're not using those. But the nice thing is we have that narrative story, as Pickle was saying. He's already lost some guys because yesterday he lost, so because they got smashed because they're orcs. Orcs. He's already lost a few, so you have that narrative flow going through the games that we've been playing this weekend of how the battle's going.
Yeah. So my army should be 25 models strong, and it's currently started at 20 strong. So I'm down by like 20% before we've even started. Buffnet's at his full strength, no wounds or anything like that, so I've got a bit more of an uphill battle, but we'll see how we get on.
Yeah, you got to set up.
Yes, I've got to set up. So is it just half and half?
Half and half.
Yep. Okie dokie.
Half and half, more than 9 inches from any of mine.
Okie dokie. So. Tell you what we're going to do then. We're going to set up.
Elston, the internet would never burn you.
I'd
Maybe
burn.
slight roasting, bit of a, boiling of the feet in buckets of beans or something crazy like that, but never burn you.
Right, so I'm just going to move over
That's
to
a
this
reference to something, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
Spoilers.
For
Spoiler
Monday.
alert. Hashtag spoiler. Hashtag Monday. Just to let the wonderful world know out there, Josh enjoyed a game of football.
I did. I went and watched football today. You all right?
I think part of it was enjoying watching me have a heart attack on the other side of the table.
Yeah, that was absolutely it. Right, I'm going to come back over this side. So they're going to be more than 9 inches away from
More than
your
9
guys.
inches away from mine, but on your side. So just to let chat know, and those of you lovely people watching, things to look out for in AoS are much simpler hit and wound rolls, but also the double turn. The double turn can be great fun. In this scenario, I get to choose who goes first, but then at the end of battle turn 1, we roll off. If it's a tie, I get to choose because I went first. Other than that, the winner gets to choose who goes next. So you can have a scenario where if Pickle went second in this, wins the roll-off, he can have 2 turns back to back. So you have to tactically think, am I positioning my guys that if I get the second turn, well, I can do this, but if I don't get the second turn, am I going to be in trouble?
Yeah. I'll set these up here. Like so. There we go.
Right. The board is like tipping that way quite a lot, isn't it? So, I get to choose who goes first. And being absolutely awesome and amazing, I think I'm going to go first.
Cool.
Because I need to whittle some of your guys down and bring some of my guys into play.
Cool.
So,
but before you do that, I need to do my dirty tricks.
Do, because you are a dirty bastard.
I get to roll 3 dice. On a 4 for each 4 up. I'm going to do the lethal surprise.
Of course you are.
So for each 4 up, I get to pick a different terrain feature or a different objective that is not wholly within enemy territory, and secretly note it down. First time an enemy unit finishes a move within 1 inch of that terrain feature, roll a d6. On a 2 up, they suffer d6 mortal wounds.
Yep, while you're doing that, I'm going to say Elson Pickle did not butt anything today, and I'm not going to drink enough wine and booze for that to happen tonight either.
So 3 dice, 4 ups. I want 3 of these ideally, but I'll settle for
none.
I'll settle for 2.
None.
I've got 1.
1.
That's fine. I can cope with 1. Right. So I've made a note of the terrain piece that I'm going to pick.
It's going to be that one.
And I'm not going to tell anyone because that'll spoil the surprise.
It's going to be that one.
Maybe.
So I do have to give a big shout out before we start playing to a website called AoS Reminder.
Yes, thank you very much,
Reminder.
AoS Reminder.
Yeah.
For this really overexposed piece of paper.
Amazing! If you want overexposed piece of paper, go to AoS Reminder. AoS Reminder is a great website where you can put into it your armies, your strategies and stuff, and it gives you a list. It might know up better back here of what you do in every turn that is available to your army with your units and your options. It is a fantastic reference. Why there is not one for 40k when there are more 40k players, I don't know. Anybody out there? I'm getting 10% of any profit you make. AoS, again, is a turn-based system. I go, then Josh goes. The first phase is the hero phase. So, I am going to use... probably cocked up on the deployment there. In your hero phase, right, so I can't necessarily use that at the moment because I don't think they can true line of sight it. So I'm going to save that one for later. It's a slight cock up. In AoS, you get command abilities in AoS. The command abilities are allocated every turn. It's not throughout the battle. The person who starts first gets 1 command point, and 1 if their general is still on the battlefield, so I get 2. The person who goes second gets 2 points, and 1 if their general is on the battlefield, so Josh gets 3. Pickle gets 3. Who are you?
Pickle.
Pickle gets 3. These can then be allocated, and these are things that if you ever get the rulebook are on the back, and they are really quite fun because these are the things that both players can do at different times to react to the battle as it goes. You can also do heroic actions. So a unit with hero in its keyword, we've got 1 each, can perform a heroic action which is a free thing for it to do. I'm going to do their finest hour on my dude because, you know, just got to do something. That gives him 1 on his wound rolls and 1 on his save rolls. So that's my hero phase.
I'm going to do the same thing for mine.
Cool. So both of our heroes are cool like that. Nobody's going to rally. So movement. I'm going to move my guys up onto here. They have a movement of 5. And it's the height of the thing, which is 3. So as long as they are within 2, which they all are, they're going to pop up onto there. Like that. And at the end of my movement... yeah, so they're moving. I'm not going to move him at all.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of my movement phase, I can now bring in my Annihilators.
Yeah.
So my Annihilators are awesome.
Nope.
Yes. They deep strike into anywhere on the battlefield. Normally they can deep strike 9 inches away from any of the units, but because I've got the Lord Imperatant on the battlefield, they can move their impact 7 inches away from a unit on the battlefield. So they are going to ram in there. Like that.
They need to do...
Oh, right. Have you made that horrible, have you?
Yeah.
Why did I not guess?
So on a 2-up, or is it per model or is it per unit? I think it's per unit.
Per unit.
Yeah.
This is Josh's dirty tricks.
It's my dirty tricks, so because they've now finished their move within 1 inch of this terrain piece, I roll dice. On a 2-up, that unit suffers D6 mortal wounds.
Boo!
So we're hoping for a 2-up and then a big 6. And of course it's 1. Can I use a command point to reroll?
There are no command points to reroll. That's 40k.
Okay. Alright, I'm just asking.
You and your space shooty boys.
Okay, so my dirty tricks didn't work, so this game's going to go well.
Annihilators. After this unit is set up on the battlefield for the first time, roll a dice for each enemy unit within 10 inches. On a 3+, that suffers D3 mortal wounds. So 10 inches is these dudes.
When they sit down, can I have reacted with these guys to redeploy?
You could have redeployed.
Yeah.
It wouldn't do you much good.
Well, no. You have to move away?
Well, you have to move any direction, but you can't move to within 3 inches. So I'm still going to shoot you.
That's fine. Okay. If I can be closer, I can get a charge in maybe. It's easier.
You can, but you could just move your turn anyway.
That's true.
And you're wasting a command point.
You're wasting a command point.
So, your beast skewer boys on a 3+, they suffer D3 mortal wounds. 3. So they suffer 3 mortal wounds.
Right, so that's 1 gone.
That's his best unit, folks. And on a 3+, they suffer your nasty dude.
Boffnet's just a horrible meta game, and that's what it is.
This is not meta. 1. If this was meta, there'd be dragons on the field.
Oh, he's got his ward thing.
He has got his
6
ward
up.
thing. So,
Is
yep.
it, 1 damage, is it?
Yep, 1 damage.
So a 6. No.
That's another nice rule. See, I'm doing a tutorial here. This is awesome. In AoS, if you have ward saves or feel no pain type, it's similarly named effects, they happen after the save throws and on the damage. So if that was 2, he would take 2 ward save throws on the damage. So it's like a secondary save throw for wards, unlike 40k where you choose the best one.
Good evening, Golden Rogue Minis. Welcome to the stream. Hope you are well. I'm about to get my ass kicked at Age of Sigmar again.
Yep, and Uncle Fatwig, my if you want more of my little giggle, check out my OnlyFans. Right.
Glad you enjoyed the podcast, Golden Rogue. New episode out on Monday, guys. Episode 5.
Well done. So, shooting. So, my Vanguard Raptors are going to shoot those guys.
Shock.
I know. It's stunning. They have 4 attacks each. And the Prime gets another one. So they have 13 attacks. Yeah, are they within 18 inches?
Yeah,
no. Yeah. So they have 3s to hit. Every hit, this is a rule I forgot yesterday, every hit is 2 wound rolls.
Right.
So I might just bring up the dice tray for this one.
Dice tray.
The dice tray, the amazingly expensive dice tray. So I'm not going to do Deadly Volley. I'll save that one for later, just in case. So freeze to hit. It's not that good.
Still more than I'd like.
It is. So that is 1, 2,
that's
3,
twice as many
4, 5,
rolls.
6 hits. So that's going to be 12 wound rolls. So this is 3 pluses.
Who's winning? Buffnet's just about to win.
Yeah, but you said this yesterday, and then it got very close, and then same with the other one. So freeze. So that is 2, 4, 6, 7 wounds.
Any rending?
No rend. 1 damage.
So how many? 7?
7. 7.
3, 4, 5, 6. So 7, 5 ups on my gut rippers. I passed 3.
Yep.
So that's 4 wounds. That means 2 guys gone.
Should we move that over there as neither of us are using this side of the table? And my lord has his Stormcaller baton, which is the thing where yesterday I think I rolled 6 for every time, didn't I? It's D6 attacks, freeze to hit, freeze to wound, -1 rend, 1 damage. 5.
Who's he shooting at?
Oh, sorry, your
Bolt
bit
skewers.
bolt skewers. Of course he is.
Brilliant.
Why would I not take your best unit off the table first? So, freeze to hit.
Brilliant.
5 hits. Freeze to wound. 4 wounds. -1 rend.
Well, they don't get a save because they're on 6 ups anyway.
So it's 1 damage, that's 4 wounds.
Cool. No, that's them gone. That were a good game, weren't it? Brilliant. Cool. Right, should we set up the next game?
It's not over yet.
Okay.
I think that's all my shooting done. So it's now down to charges. I don't think they are... Oh no, they are. They are within charge distance. So these guys are going to declare a charge on your snot dude. They get to re-roll because they landed this turn. So in Age of Sigmar, they need to finish within half an inch.
Is there anything I can do? Can I do any reaction things to this, or is that not a thing? I'll do all out defense.
Golden Rogue minis, the board is nice, but watch this space, big things are happening. And Soundfettler, yes, this is the first turn.
Yeah, I'll do all out defense, which is add 1 to save rolls for attacks that target that unit.
Cool.
And I've already got +1 to my saves because of my thing.
Yep, so that stacks. With Age of Sigmar, again, you can't stack more than once, but I've got rend, so that negates rend and stuff, so you still get -1 because you got -2, I got +1, so
yeah.
If I get there. So I think I need 9, I think, what was it, I needed a 9 to get in, but I get a re-roll because they landed. So they have to finish within half an inch to be able to get into combat. 7, so failed, but they get a re-roll. 6, nope, so that charge failed. See, game's not over. I think that's my turn.
I'll do my battle shock for them. So their bravery is... Oh, it's on here. Bravery's 5, so I roll dice. I had how many models I lost, which was 2. So I basically want to roll a 3 or less.
Every number over your bravery, that many models run away.
Yeah. So I want to roll 3 or less. Brilliant. That's good.
Boo.
There you go. I got a good roll. Okay, so my hero phase.
Yep.
Cool. I am going to pick the same thing. Heroic. What is it called? Finest Hour.
Finest Hour. The Finest Hour. Yep.
Yep. I'm gonna pick that.
I'm just going to do the same again.
So, first turn, I lost all 3 of my Man-Screw Bolt Boys, which are my best unit. They cause a hell of a lot of mortal wounds. So that's a bit of a big blow. And I lost a couple of more models from this Gut Ripper's unit, which I could have done without, but we'll see what we can do. So,
to give context, yesterday your 3 Bolt Screwer boys killed
pretty much everything.
2 of these guys and 3 of these guys.
Yeah. So, yeah. There we go. Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. What are you doing for your... Are you doing the same thing?
I've done the same thing on my dude,
cool.
So heroic action.
Right, so I'm going to cast some magic. I'm going to cast the Black Bog.
Boo!
Which I haven't got on a card, so I'll have to actually open my codex, not codex, battle tome. For my magic, if I can find the page that it's on. Right, okay, so it's the Black Pit, sorry. Has a casting value of 7 and a range of 12 inch. If successfully cast, pick 1 enemy unit within range and visible. Roll a dice for each model in that unit for each 6, or for each other roll that is equal to or greater than the unit's save characteristic, that unit suffers 1 mortal wound.
This is going to be unpleasant.
It's not going to be that bad. It's going to, at the most, it's going to be 3.
Evening, Bram. Good evening.
Okay, so roll a dice. So what I'm going to aim it at these guys. So I need to roll 2 dice and get. Is it 7 or more, or 7 or under?
What am I looking? What? Yeah, their bravery 7.
Casting value is 7.
7. So it's 7 or more. 7 or under. 7 or under.
7 or under.
I think so. I don't do magic. I'm a corn player normally. Uncle Fatwig. Only when we're together and drunk.
I do. I do tend to live stream games whenever we have people round, or like pop over or whatever. I do tend to live stream games if I can. So the last one that I did was when we had Luke and Elston and Spray Black, and we did Blood Bowl. Before that, I've done Blood Bowl. I've done 40k with Spud. So I do live streamers every now and then. It can't be a regular thing just because of distance for people to travel, but it is nice being able to do them, and you guys all seem to enjoy them. I'll just check that music, looks a little bit loud, so I'm going to knock that down ever so slightly. Good evening, Bram, welcome to the stream, dude, and Sound Fettler.
Right, roll 2d6. If a casting roll is equal to or greater than the casting value of a spell, the casting is miscast. On a casting roll of 2, it is miscast, and you suffer D3 mortal wounds.
Cool, so I need to roll 6 or less then?
No, more. Greater than. So, roll 2d6. If a casting roll is equal to or greater than the casting value, it is successfully cast.
Oh, it's successfully cast?
Yes.
Oh, right, okay, so I need to roll 7 or more then?
Yep.
Brilliant, that's good.
Ooh.
So I've successfully cast it. I'm aiming it at the horrible people. So what's their saving roll?
2.
Cool, so I need to roll 3 2-ups. Yep, so they suffer 3 mortal wounds.
So one of them dies.
Brilliant.
Boo.
So that's that. That's good. I'm happy with that. Next, it is my movement phase. Okie dokie. So I am going to move these guys around.
Don't forget to go up to be within 1 inch of 2 other models. So just bring him into there. That's it. For those listening at home, you have to be within. If it's 5 or less, you have to be within 1 inch. If it's 6 or more, you have to be within 1 inch of 2 other models for cohesion. Right, and on that point, this is where AoS is quite cool. I'm going to use my reaction on them, and I'm going to do redeploy. So these guys can get to move D6 inches in any direction they want to. Oh. No, do you know what? I'm not going to do it.
Okay.
I'm not going to do it. And you'll find out why in a second.
Yeah, because you're going to shoot me when I try and charge.
That's the plan.
Yeah.
Cool.
You'd be pissed off if I don't charge now, though, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Well, no, because you won't be charging me.
So I move them. Actually, I'm going to advance that guy, or run him, or whatever it's called. I get to move an extra inch.
You can use the commands that gives you its 6 if you want, because you've got 3 commands.
Yeah, let's do that. So I'll move him in.
Number 5.
Move him around here. There we go.
So I think if Elson's still here, I think these things like these, my redeploy or shooting as they come in, or his advance, are things that I think they're going to be looking at bringing into Heresy by the sounds of it, with these additional moves that you can do per turn to react to what the opposition's doing.
Cool. Right, I'm going to charge with this unit.
Yep.
Into them guys.
Okay. Which unit do I take out? Shoot out. Yeah, I'm going to do Unleash Hell on these guys. So, Unleash Hell...
You basically get to shoot them, but it's -1 to hit.
Yep, basically. Yep. So, they have got that many shots. So, it's 4s to hit, 3s to wound, but each hit causes an additional wound roll. 4s.
Ouch.
It's not that bad. 7. So I've only got 13 bloody dice out, haven't I? Let's roll one of those. So 3s to wound. 2, 3. That's an ouch. 3, 6, 9, 10. So you're going to make 10 saves. No rend. 1 damage each.
Should have done my thing first. How many is it?
10.
Brilliant.
They are 2 wounds each. There's no rend.
Right, so 10 5-ups. Bye bye. Brilliant. Past 1, 2, 3, 4, which means 1, 2, 3 models are gone. Fabulous. For those listening at home, I do have another rule that I should have done before Bofflet did that, because potentially could have stopped him from hitting as much, but I forgot.
What rule was that?
My thing is supposed to be, my scare tactics. That's supposed to be done at the beginning of the charge phase.
Oh, is it?
So.
All right. Does that include shooting?
It just says it's if I do it, it's subtract 1 from hit rolls for attacks made by that enemy unit that target this unit until the end of the turn.
Oh,
it doesn't say whether it's shooting or melee.
It probably was shooting as well, yeah. So,
oh well, I'll remember for next time. Right, okay, so that's fine. So I need to see if they get in.
Did you take 3?
Oh yeah.
Gotta keep an eye on him.
Yeah, because I'm likely to win at this point. Right, see if I get in. Double 1, here we go. Brilliant, fantastic. Right, charge with these guys. See if they get in.
You can re-roll, hang on, you can do Forward to Victory where you re-roll a charge roll if you wanted, as another command ability.
I can, I've got 2 command.
You've got 2 command abilities left.
Alright, cool. I'll re-roll and see if I get in with them.
See how nice I am?
9.
Ooh.
I don't know if that's in or not, I have no idea. Oh, do I need to get up? Because they're up, aren't they?
Yeah.
I think I'm in. Because it's like 5 to the building. I'm assuming it's 3 up.
It is 3 up, yep.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So yeah, I should be in.
Cool. Got some room around the back there. So Age of Sigmar, you've got to finish. 1 model's got to finish within half an inch. And then once they're initial to fight, they can pile in 3 inches once you've activated them to fight.
So what's the deal with these guys? Because I can't physically put them up there because there's not enough room.
Then if you can't physically get in there, you can't.
So that's it. Cool.
Well, you just if you're up for balancing models.
Cool. Well, there's no point charging them then. so I can't get them in anyway. So we'll do combat. So I can hit with 2 guys because the other 2 are too far away.
Don't forget to pile in. You've got your piling.
I can't get them up there though.
What there? 3-inch piling.
That's not. It's 3 inch up.
Yeah, but
then I've got to go round as well.
Yeah, but then that guy can pile in 3 inches over there.
All right.
And then that guy can pile in there, and then that guy can pile in there. Yeah. Let's just move them forward so it's more cinematic for the people at home. They've got 2-inch attack anyway. There you go.
Okay, so I get 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9 attacks. So I'm hitting on 4s, wounded on 4s, but on 6s I do a mortal wound equal to the damage, which is 1 on these guys. So we're hoping for lots of 6s on the hits, but I need 4s.
Oh.
So that's
have you put adult on
1,
this language?
2, 3, 4, 5 6s. So it's 5 mortal wounds.
Fucking.
And then 1 normal hit. So 5 mortals, and then 1 hit, which I need a 4, which I didn't get. So just 5 mortal wounds.
Just the 5 mortal wounds, eh?
Yeah.
So that's 2 of them dead, 1 down to 1. That's those 2 dead, and my prime is down to 1. Like that. So I can now.
It's a hollow victory.
It might still be a victory.
It won't.
So defeatist.
I'm not defeatist, I'm just a realist.
He's going to pile in because he might as well just go and smash the crap out of you. So he's coming in here. His melee attack is basically he hits you in the face with his crossbow.
Yep.
So 2 attacks, falls to hit, freeze to wound, no rend. Nothing. He's useless. They have been terrible all weekend, have they not?
Yeah, they've been pretty bad.
So there we go. And that's combat. So I need to take a bravery test. And I can fail it because I add 2 to this. But he passes.
And I need to do one for this unit. Oh no, I need to do one for this unit that lost 2.
No, they didn't lose anything this turn.
They got shot at.
No, because I shot at them as they charged in.
Didn't they get shot at in the shooting phase?
You did that last turn, didn't? Oh no, yeah. Sorry, yeah. In my shooting phase.
Yeah.
Didn't you do that?
I must have forgot it at the end of your turn.
Okay.
Well, I'll roll that for them anyway because they should.
No,
have
you did that.
Did I?
I'm pretty certain you did that.
I did.
You rolled a 2.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. Right.
But these guys,
so these
got
guys
shot as they
lost,
charged in 3.
Yeah, because they were already 3 down.
That's it.
So I need to roll a 2 or a 1. That's not what I wanted. So 5, and then they lost 3, so that's 8. So I lose 3 models because their bravery is only 5. Actually, no, I'm going to say that they are indomitable.
Boo!
Which is my triumph.
I hate it when you remember a rule.
Which is my triumph, which is basically just a cheaty thing that I get to do once in a game and go, no, I don't want to lose any models at the end.
Boo.
Now is the second turn your hero phase?
No,
Actually, no, second turn.
yeah.
We need to roll to see who goes.
We do, so this is all exciting.
6.
Right. I think I'm probably going to go first again. Just because I can. So what I'm going to do is these guys have got their veteran ability, which is fleet of foot, which means that they can advance and charge. Oh, hang on. Heroic phase.
Yep.
So he's going to do the usual thing on himself because I can't really think of much else to do at the moment.
Same with my shaman guy.
Anything else I can do in there? No. Can't do that. So
Would you like some beef jerky?
we've got chicken balls there.
Alright, well I'm going to have some beef jerky.
You have some beef jerky, I'll have some chicken balls. think they've chilled out enough. I hope people at home are eating and hydrating themselves enough.
Gotta stay hydrated.
You need to hydrate more so I can beat you easier.
You're beating me easy enough as it is.
You
wiped out 20% of my army before we even started.
Yeah, but you killed my, I'm one of them. So, the Fleet of Foot, they can advance and charge in the same turn.
So, we want him to roll a big 1.
I want him to roll big 6. So 3.
That'll do.
It's going to be close. 7. He's going to stay there.
These are going to redeploy.
Actually, he's going to move a little bit. He's going to move up to the edge there, like that.
I'm going to use command point to redeploy these. They get to move d6 inch. 4 inches.
Winning is an objective thing. It's the game is in flux. That's flux with an X.
With the capacitor.
Nobody's moving 88 miles an hour because 8 is the number of corn and that ain't happening today. And I've done all my moving.
I am still on the Jake a Kick Uncle Fatwig. Offnet brought me a case of 12 packs of this up.
Yep. So, Stormcaller Baton that's got a range of 18 inches. I think I'm going to attack those dudes. So, D6 attacks. 4. And it is freeze to hit, freeze to wound. 1 hit. 1 wound, -1 rend. 1 damage.
1 6 up. No.
Yay!
1 damage. So one of them is on 1 wound.
That's it. And that's all shooting because he can't shoot because he's in combat. So these guys are going to declare a charge. It's got to be these guys, isn't it? Really. It's 5 to there, so I need 8 to get into them. I don't get rerolls unless I use a command ability.
I'll use a command thing and give them attack. Defense, sorry. So it's +1 to the defense roll, save rolls.
All out defense in combat phase. Yeah, I haven't got to combat phase yet.
Alright, yeah.
But I'll let you. I remember. I'm nice. So 8 to get into to be able to get up on top into combat with these dudes. Nope.
Alright, cool.
Boo! Do I use command abilities to reroll forward to victory? How many have I got? 2. Have I used any yet? No, because that's heroic action. Yeah, I'm going to use it. So
just to reroll the charge.
Reroll the charge. Yay! 9. 9 is the magic number in this, kids. Because you remember what happens when I do. You remember what happens, don't you?
Yep, brilliant.
So
that unit's basically dead now, guys. Just for those at home.
So on the very crowded rooftop here, looking like a bit of an attack on Nakatomi Plaza building. I rolled a 9 on the attack, so they have Force of a Falling Star. After this unit makes a charge move, you can pick 1 enemy unit within 1 inch of this unit and roll a number of dice equal to the unmodified charge roll and subtract 1 from this roll if the unit only has 2 models. So that brings me down to 8. So I roll 8 dice. For every 4+, they suffer a mortal wound.
Yep.
3 mortal wounds.
So that's 1 guy gone. And 1 left on.
That's it. Right. What am I thinking? I can't remember what that rule is now. Oh well, forget it. So combat. I think I'm going to. So you've used your thing, so they get +1 to their save.
Yes.
Cool. Because they charge to get +1 to hit rolls, because that's my Storm Host thing.
I'm going to do my thing. Should have been at start charge phase, but you've not hit me with anything.
Okay.
Yet.
Yeah.
So I pick an enemy unit that's within 12 inch. Yeah, blah blah. Roll 2d6. Add 1 to the roll for every 5 models in the unit. So I don't add any because there's only. Oh, there was. No, there was 4. There was 4 there.
Yeah.
So I roll 2d6. If the roll is equal to or greater than the bravery characteristic of the enemy unit,
7.
subtract 1 from the hit rolls.
Okay.
So what's their bravery?
7.
7. So I need to roll 7 or higher. No, I got a 6.
Cool. So I get +1 to hit because of my Storm Host ability.
Yeah.
So 7 attacks. It's 3 each and 1 with the prime. Freeze to hit, so it becomes 2 to hit. Freeze to wound, -1 rends 2 damage. 2s, so that is 6 hits. Freeze to wound. 4 wounds, -1 rend. But you've got the save thing, haven't you? So it counters. So it's just their basic save.
Yeah. So I guess their normal save still. So 4 5 ups. And I got brilliant. 3 1s and a 2.
8 wounds.
So they're gone. Brilliant. This is a great game. I love Age of Sigmar. It's fantastic. Maybe I'll enjoy it more if I play against something that's not Stormcast. Disgusting.
You just want to play against Gloomspike Gits or Nighthaunt, who are crap, don't you? Yeah.
Someone that doesn't take horrible, dirty units that are just.
They were all killed by your man skewers yesterday.
Yeah, well, not today, were they?
No.
Brilliant. Right. I ain't got out to do.
Nope, that's turn.
So my turn, heroic phase. Chairman's going to use his greatest hour, or whatever it's called. Whatever.
Their finest hour.
That's the one, finest hour. I'm assuming you're doing the same?
No, I'm not.
Alright.
I'm going to do... heroic leadership. So I roll a dice, and on a 4+, I receive an extra command point. So,
of course you do.
2 command points.
I'm going to roll. I'm going to cast my spell, which is the Black Pit. So I want to roll 7 or higher to cast it. I don't know where that went. 7 or higher. I got a 6, so it's miscast. So
No, it's not miscast, it's just not cast.
Alright.
Miscast means you take D3 wounds, and you don't want to do that.
Well, might as well.
What was its casting value? 7, was it?
7.
Alright.
Right. Movement then, I guess. So I'm going to advance my Gut Rippers. So they get to 7 inches in total.
Run away!
And I'm going to advance my Shaman. He gets to move 9 inches.
Hang on, can I not do a reaction in my movement phase? Cool. I'm going to do redeploy on these dudes. Pops them down there. There we go. Pickle's on such a high after the football. Seeing his favourite Reds win.
Yep.
Right, turn 3.
Yep. See who gets to win.
Tonight I will also be giving 6 numbers between 1 and 49. So, I think I might go first. So, hero phase. Ooh. Oh, yes, that's a very good point. Because we're in the round of realm of. And in that, on the 3rd turn, the person who goes second can remove an objective marker. So, you're moving this one? Or that one? Cool. Well, we'll just do that because I want, yeah. So that's no longer an objective, so it's now 2 objectives at the end of a table. Heroic phase. I think I'm gonna do the same thing as I did last time to try and get an extra command point on a 4+. Yep. So now I've got 3 command points. Okay. Cool. And that's hero phase. Movement. My annihilators are going to move ever closer.
I'm going to redeploy them.
Cool. Yeah. Is this going to end up like some sort of Benny Hill sketch where we're just running around this tomb? And to be honest, I think that's all I'm going to do with my movement phase. Shooting. He's going to shoot at them. So he's the prime, so he gets 5 attacks. Freeze to hit. Each hit causes 2 wound rolls. Freeze and freeze. 4 hits. Uh, 6 hits. No rend. 1 damage. Yeah, you do get. No, because they're not all of them aren't within 1 inch.
Okay. So 6 5-ups.
It's just 1 damage. And you need a swig of beer.
Lay down.
Well, I think your army's laying down. And his Stormcaller baton on them as well. 1. Great. Freeze to hit. Nope. That's shooting. Charge. It's going to be a pretty full charge. 8, I think I need. 6. Nope. You haven't got an 8 yet. Okay, I got a 9. So. If you check eBay tomorrow morning, guys, cards, unbuilt stuff as well. Job lot for yours for just £10. 3 mortal wounds. I believe it is what's called the curse of a beautifully painted army, is it not? Taking out your bolt skewer, boys, that was the difference. You had a choice. You could have been the defender, in which case you'd have had the first turn. 7 attacks. Yeah, so you should have been defending, because I'm trying to claim the realms back from the bastards. What is it with dice in this tray? They do. 3 hits. One wound. -1. Nope. 2 damage. Your turn. So, ladies and gentlemen, anybody in the area who has a bed for tonight, because I don't think I'm welcome to sleep in here. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Put your comments in the chat as to what you thought of the game. What do you want to do it again with you as the defender? Yeah. We just, yeah. You've got to hold more objectives than I do. Two. About 2, you've got your 3rd. Right. Now we're going to pick finest hour. Same as always. What are you doing? Yeah, might as well do that one, but there's no point. The black pit. These guys, so 7 or more. Well, I've got a 7 of these. Yeah. So I roll 2 dice, 1 for each model in the unit. On a 2-up, they suffer mortal wound. Mortal wounds. So that's 1 left on one of them. Movement. Just outside 3 inches. Charge him. I'm going to charge him. Yep. See, I could have redeployed and been a bastard, but. Charge phase. I'll roll for my scary. Yep. Scary, horrible, horrible. So I need to roll. Was it 7 or more? Your bravery. Yep. 7 or more. So they're -1 to hit. Boo. And then my charge roll. Boo! Do you get to throw some miracle legumes at me? Nope. No, but you threw some miracle legumes at me yesterday. That's if I get charged. Ah, right. Sorry. So I get to do. I get 2 attacks. 3 to hit, 3 to wound. -1 round, D3 damage. And then I get 2 attacks with my backup stat. Cool. So 2 attacks from my shaman. 3 to hit, 3 to wound. 6 is mortals. 2? No, he gets that. He's cool boys, isn't he? Anything cool boy, anything take cool boys. Anyway. Alright. We got 1 hit, 3 to wound, got a wound. -1 save.
-1.
So save for 3. Nope.
It does 2 damage.
So he's dead, and the prime is down to 2.
And then I get 2 attacks from the backup stabber on my pop drop. Force to hit, force to wound. 2 hits.
Boo. Right, so he gets a fight back.
-1 to hit.
Yep. So force to hit, freeze to wound. So genuinely, if anybody in the Rotherham area has a bed tonight, I am not sure that I'm going to be welcome in this household much longer. 3 wounds. -1 rend.
So 3. He has a 5-up save, so it'll be a 6-up save, and then I get my 6-up ward.
Yep, afterwards.
So 3 6-ups. No. Oh,
1. There we go.
Right,
So
2
it's
wounds,
it's
damage.
2 damage.
So I need to roll 4 dice.
Yep. So ward rolls are on damage rather than runes. So it's 4 damage. So you get 4 ward saves.
I need 4 6-ups. That's another 1. So far he's taking 3 damage. And we'll just wait 20 years for this dice to stop spinning.
How's he taking? He's taking 3. Oh yeah.
Yeah, so 3 damage.
No, 1 damage.
3.
3 damage. Sorry. Yeah.
I passed 1.
Yep. 3 damage.
Failed 3, so it's 3 damage.
Yep.
That's right.
Yep.
So he's now on 4, taking 4 moves. He's got 12.
Cool. I can't fail a test because bravery 7. He's only lost 1. Yep. So next battle round.
Yep.
Okay, chat. You've got about 8 seconds.
Oh, I had my thing. I should have +1 to saves. Hold on. I need to remember rules.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Anna should have been +1 to attacks. Or +1
I'll
to
do it again.
No, it's fine.
All right.
I didn't remember it in the time, so that's fine.
Okay. Cool. In which case, I won't be a bastard. Because I could have been an absolute bastard and moved him out and then charged him back in and got the mortals. But I won't be a bastard because I'm, hoping to sleep here tonight. So he's going to move up 5. He's going to move over just so I can make sure I absolutely have line of sight for shooting. Nice thing with AoS, you can shoot into combat. I believe you can. I haven't seen anywhere it says you can't. So shoot. You're gonna. Oh yeah, heroic actions. Same again, is it?
I'll do. Yeah.
Or do you want to do the one?
Save.
Do you want to do the one where you can regain your runes?
I tried that yesterday. It failed like every time. I'm gonna roll under my bravery. My bravery's only 5 or 6. Sorry. It is under your bravery.
Indeed. Roll 2d6 is less than a hero's bravery. Yep.
Yeah. So I've got to roll a 5 or under to get D3
Or +1 to save.
Yeah, or +1 to save. But I'll try to regain some wounds. I've rolled terribly all game. This is where I rolled all 6. So I've got to roll a 5 or less. Fantastic.
Uncle Fatwig, this is why we don't do battle reps, because So, shooting. This dude is going to shoot 5 shots, freeze to hit, freeze to wound. 3 hits, which becomes 6 wounds. 3. No rend.
3 5 ups. This is where he dies.
But you got the wards. 1. So you got 2 wards. You've got 2 ward saves.
Right, so 2 6 ups.
Dead.
thanks for watching the stream, guys. It's really good to have you here.
S in the chat for Josh and his beautifully painted Uruks.
I am only look at the dice.
Yeah.
Look at the dice. But, good game.
Cool. So, Josh, how have you found AoS over the last 2 days?
I'm really enjoying it. I mean, I have lost every game. Admittedly, this first game, like, it looked a bit close, but it weren't super close. The second game was very, very close.
Very.
This one, not so much. I mean, I were on the back foot from the start. I were 5 models down before we even started playing, and then I lost like my best unit instantly, which I should have sort of seen coming, to be honest, after yesterday. But despite the fact that I've lost all 3 games, I'm really enjoying.
Hang on, whose mic's gone? Your gone?
My mic. Oh yeah, my mic.
Oh yeah. Was it switched off?
Look, still says it's switched on. It's still display on the thing.
Oh, that's exciting. Are you just talking grumpy? Do you want to at the very top gain, just tweak that up a bit? Yep, that's one. That one.
This one.
Just turn it up a little bit.
Hello, can you guys hear me?
Keep going.
Can you guys hear me? No, I don't think my mic's working.
Is it not? Mine is. That's very exciting. How has that stopped working when it's still got battery?
Still display on the thing.
Or hang on, let's. Slight technical hitch, folks. So talk amongst yourself for a minute. Hi, Peter. Everybody who's there? Hey, Conquest. Hey, well done, Conquest, the other day.
Is this working now? Oh yeah, it's working. Oh, it's
Yeah,
super
you might have to
working.
turn that down.
Yeah, turn that back down. So yeah, I am enjoying.
Could be back.
Hello.
It might be battery.
Yeah, Buffett's giving me the mic that doesn't work.
Have you got a normal battery? Yeah. In where? You just pointed at a vacuum cleaner. I'm lost. Nope. I'm lost in Josh's house. So, do you want me to entertain the people?
Yeah.
It's a Boffnet takeover. Here we go. Welcome to the Boffnet jar. Yeah, just one battery. It just goes in the bottom. Way. Yep, we know. Ooh, pointy bit sticking out. That's it. Yeah, I don't want to stand next to it.
Hello, is this working? Is that working now? Hello, can you hear me?
Yep, there we go.
Hey, brilliant.
There you go. Ah, damn it, you can have a chair back.
Yeah.
So yeah, AoS.
So yeah, despite the fact that I've lost all 3 games, I've still really enjoyed the game itself. It is very fast paced. So this is my 3rd game. I forgot a couple of rules still. I mean, you tend to do that with most games that you play, don't you? Like I forgot to do things at certain points which could have saved me maybe a couple of wounds, but realistically it wouldn't have made too much difference, so I'm not too salty about that.
I think one of the things is, I mean, we're getting slowly quicker at playing it,
Yeah.
which means we keep forgetting the rules. Because you're sort of like, oh yeah, next turn. And it's a fairly such a simple game to pick up and run with. That then some of those little, actually at the start of your charge I could have done that, or actually at the start of your shooting I could have done those things. Which is where AoS Reminder is amazing.
It is good, but then you have to remember to look at it. Yes. What I could do with is an AoS reminder.
Reminder.
To remind me to look at the reminder.
Shall I tattoo it on my forehead backwards?
Yeah.
Cool.
Backwards. That'll not help me.
No, true. it would look good on screen though.
But no, I mean, I am enjoying it. So at the minute this is what I've got painted. I said this, it's not on the table, it's up there dead. But this is what I've got painted, what I've used in today's game. I am planning on adding some more Bolt Boys because they're really good. I have got another 20 Gut Rippers here. I've got another 20 on the way. I am going to get the big Vulture guy at some point when I can afford to get that, because that'll be nice. And I've got a load of the other characters, all the stuff that come with Dominion, basically.
I think your army is very battle line in senses. It's very much the vanilla troops at the starting point, because that's what you had. That's what you could get painted and stuff. Mine are a little bit more specialist, which is why I've got less. But they're I mean, the Annihilators are just great. They are just fantastic. I bought another 3 of those today so I can reinforce a unit.
Yep.
I think once you start getting into the specialist units and into the other units, they're called other units in AoS, that army will bulk out a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Your beast, the dudes who I killed straight off because they are horrific.
Yes.
They do a lot of damage. Do you want to explain what you were doing yesterday?
So basically, the Manskewer Bolt Boys, they get 1 shot each. The captain gets 2 shots at 24-inch range. It's 2s to hit, 3s to wound, and I was giving them... My shaman stood next to them, can give them a poison. So their rule where on a 6 it causes a mortal wound, they can do that on a 5 or a 6 if I give them a poison. So I was buffing them, and the mortal wounds that they cause are equal to the damage of the weapon, like the damage characteristic, so it's 2 mortal wounds for every 5 or 6. So on 4 shots I was getting like 5s and 6s, causing loads of mortal wounds and just wiping stuff out like that. Trying to do that because Baphomet's not got any ward saves, so he doesn't get any chance to save against them, whereas the rest of his saves are generally sort of alright. Yep. Like 2-ups and 3-ups. So doing that was a much easier way. There's less rolling for me as well, because it's 1 roll, I don't have to roll to wound. So that was a lot easier.
AoS is very much, certainly when it comes to troops, is about chasing those mortal wounds.
Yeah.
How can you do the most mortal wounds and damage? Like with my Annihilators, who cause the mortal wounds when they land on impact, and then mortal wounds when they charge. That means your guys can't save against it, and you're just trying to pile those mortal wounds on.
Yeah, I mean, all my units can do mortal wounds on a 6. Yep. To be fair, they can all do it on a 5 and a 6 if I've got enough shamans to buff them all, which is some of the other thing. I'm going to paint up the other 2 sets of shamans that I've got and have them. But having them at the range as well, especially against your army, which is a bit more combat focused. Having that bit of range.
It's a bit more combat focused because my Hurricane Bolters have been crap for 2 days.
Yeah. But no, it's weird having orcs that hit on 2s as well. Like.
That's because they're Uruks, not orcs.
It's because they're the clever ones.
Yeah.
But no, it's a good game. I do like Age of Sigmar. I do like it a lot. Is it going to replace 40k as my game of choice? Probably not. We'll see once I get a bigger army and play some bigger games and stuff.
I think it's a nice, quick, simple game.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how long we've been streaming. Less than an hour?
Hour and 20 minutes.
Hour and 20 minutes.
So the game took about an hour.
Yeah. And that's great for lunchtime.
Yeah.
Once you're at the stage where we know the rules and you learn the rules and stuff, if you're playing with somebody regularly, roll out in a lunch hour.
Well, the thing is, I said yesterday, like, oh, maybe it's only quick because we're playing a smaller game. I think realistically, even if we played like a 1,000-point game, it wouldn't take that much longer than this one.
No, because I'd have about 2 more models on the field.
Yeah.
Yeah, Stormcast are expensive, but they do a lot of damage. They're fairly good and meta, whereas other things like Uruks and stuff are a bit more hoardy. But a lot of your cool characters do an awful lot of damage. That dude who just kills heroes on a 4
yeah,
or something.
The snagger guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, just walks up to people and goes, oh, you've got a lot of wounds. 4 up, you're dead. That's it.
Yeah.
He only gets to do that once, I guess, but it's horrible if it works.
Yeah, because you can just take out a hero or a general in one go.
So, plan for expanding my army. I've got a few different lists written out. I think realistically, I'm just going to sort of work my way through all the Dominion stuff that I've got. I've got another 10 Gut Rippers that are part of the Dominion sets that I've got. I've got another 10 that are part of the Warrior starter box that me and Alfie got. So that's another 20 that I can do. I've got another 2 units of Bolt Skewer, Man Skewer Bolt Boys. And then I've got all the HQ and stuff, like the guy on Beast and the Snaggertooth, whatever it's called. I've got like the Merc knobs, I've got the Belcher banner guys. So I've got loads of stuff to paint. And then once I've got sort of the bulk of that done and a nice solid core army, I'm going to start getting some of the bigger cool monster stuff, like the snagger guys and the vulture and some of the other big stuff, and bulk it out that way as well.
Yeah,
but I'm enjoying it. It's good, even though I've lost all 3 games. Probably gonna have another game in a bit, if you want to.
Yeah.
Just because
I'll let you in so I can sleep here.
yeah, you can. It's fine. Yeah, probably gonna have another game in a bit. And
well, Match of the Day's on later. We can watch the match we watched earlier.
I already watched it once. I watched it once. I lived it once. Good evening, Frandog. Welcome to the stream. Conquerors as well. Did not see you pop in.
I said Conqueror. Oh,
this is Peter hugging the wife's phone because my own ran out of battery. All right. Well, good. Very good. Very nice. Bloody Grots changing their names. Yep. So yeah, what do you guys think? Did you enjoy watching me get absolutely smashed at Age of Sigmar? If you want to see more sort of live gameplay and stuff, let us know. Let us know what games you'd like to see, because I now play Age of Sigmar. I obviously play 40k. I play Blood Bowl. So if you could let me know what you want to see, I'll get some people in, and we'll do that. But we're probably going to call a stream there. It was just a one-off random thing. To be honest, I wasn't sure if we were going to do a live stream game or if we were just going to play, which is why I didn't promote it in advance. Otherwise, I'd have probably done a better job of promoting it. We literally just went, oh, should we stream it? Yeah, all right then. Set it up. Job done.
He'd had 3 Budweisers at that point.
I've had three Budweisers and a third of a can. So I'm having a lovely time.
Evening, Alex. Happy birthday for yesterday, by the way. That's Jonah Lex.
All right, okay. Happy birthday.
That's my posse turning up now. See, because I did the Boffnet takeover. That's my posse turning up in the chat.
Yeah, for all 3 minutes of it.
Whoop, whoop.
Well, I hope that you play nicer with them than you do with me.
He beat me, I think.
Good.
Yeah,
good. I like this guy, General X. I like you. Maybe try Marvel Crisis Protocol. I want to actually do some Marvel stuff. I need to learn how to play first. But I've got enough stuff painted now. It's all up on the shelf there. Yep. So that's all a core box and a couple of extra bits painted. So yeah, maybe some Marvel stuff at some point soon. Yeah. Right, we're going to call it there. We are live in the morning, 9 while 10. We are live streaming in the morning. We're going to be looking at some new stuff. We're going to probably talk a little bit more in depth of AoS and my experience a bit and stuff. So that should be good. It'll be the pair of us doing the Sunday morning coffee stream, or tea if you're Boffnet.
So if you want to see how much more drunk I can get him tonight to cause a hangover in the morning, check in at 9 o'clock tomorrow.
I don't get hangovers. So we're live tomorrow at 9. And then as well at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. So as the stream finishes, I have a brand new video out live on the channel. I'm really excited for this one going out. Really looking forward to seeing the response to it. I hope it does well. I had a lot of fun putting it together, both the build itself and the video. So yeah, make sure you check that out. That's over on the main channel, on the Pickle Jar. There's a link down below in the description. So make sure to go and check that out. But massive thank you for checking out the channel, checking out the live stream. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, leave a like and a comment down below. Check us out on Discord if you're not already part of our community. And we'll see you in the AM. Massive thanks to Boffnet for teaching me how to play Age of Sigmar this weekend.
I've been a great teacher. He's lost every game.
But I know how to play, so that's the main thing. But yeah, thank you very much for tuning in. I know it was like a bit of a sporadic stream, but it's been lovely to see you all here. And thank you very much for all the emotional support. So we're going to love you and leave you. Have a fantastic evening. And if we don't see you tomorrow, then enjoy your Easter Sunday and Bank Holiday Monday. And yeah, we'll catch you next time. Ta-ra, guys.
Bye.